guys, and welcome back to Couch Critics. I'm Ruby.
And I'm Lamia, and today we're gonna review People We Meet on Vacation.
Yes, it's a Netflix movie that came out, I think, last month. And
Yeah. And it's a book adaptation.
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah, the book is crazy famous on TikTok.
Okay.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
And it's your typical rom-com about two best friends, and they're like your typical best friends, like TikTok slash book talk characters who kind of hate each other but ends up falling in love.
Yeah. And they meet in a very cliche way. Like, the girl needed a ride for her college trip, so her friend set her up with her other friend, and the guy ends up driving her, and of course there rains or something happens and they end up having to take a motel or something. Very the summer I turned pretty. I don't know why, it just reminded me of that one time.
Yeah, except worse.
Yes, as if this could have happened, but yeah, it did.
It was so unrealistic. The girl was eating a burrito in his car, and he was asking her to just like
Oh my God, yes.
not use any sauce, but it was just like, I don't know, like honestly, when I heard this book was being adapted, whenever I would go to a bookstore, I would see it, and every time I would debate whether or not I should buy it, especially during any holiday, because it looks like a summer book, it looks like a holiday book, but every time I wouldn't, and now I'm just like, it's a good thing that I didn't, because my expectations were a little bit high when I watched the movie, and I was kind of disappointed. It seemed like very low cost and very, I don't know, like it kind of gave me the same feels that we had when we watched It Ends With Us.
Yeah.
And it makes me not trust any book talk recommendation.
Right? Because even me, I saw it on TikTok so much, and everybody said, oh yeah, first 20 minutes are bad and then it gets better. I kept waiting for it to get better, and the movie ended and it still did not get better. It was
never got better.
Cheesy in such a way like I couldn't describe. Also, now that you mention, it's based off a book, but the whole time I was thinking this script was written by AI. Like, this is the most basic script. The lines were so cheesy, I could guess what the next line is.
It feels like what a teenager would write on Wattpad back in the days. Yeah, I don't know if Wattpad still exists or like if people know what it is, but it's basically this app where like people when I was a teenager, people used to write fictions about Harry Styles and One Direction on it, and it feels like the kind of like fan fiction that I used to write.
Yes,
that I used to read.
Yeah,
or sometimes write.
Who knows? Yeah, no, I totally agree with it. It just felt very cheesy. A lot of things were not just justified. Like, I don't know. And the lines, the dialogue was...
The characters were too quirky, and, it was just like a deja vu.
Yes.
And also, like, the guy, the best friend, he looked old.
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah.
And at some point they were at a bonfire and everyone was getting naked, and it was just like overly cheesy. Whenever you would think that they wouldn't do something, they would do it.
Yeah. However, I do want to say that considering the script that she was given, I think that the girl's acting wasn't bad. Like, I think she did the best with what she had. And I do want to give that actor a shout out. Like, I just want to say good job.
Yeah.
But it was still very cheesy, and yeah.
I feel like book talks, any book that anyone would recommend on TikTok should never be adapted. Yeah. Like, even there was another Colleen Hoover movie that came out that failed. Like, everyone hated it. It was with James Franco.
Oh, okay. It came out. Like, I heard there's another Colleen Hoover book coming out, but
there is like another one. Earlier we watched Wuthering Heights in theaters earlier this day, and there was a trailer about another Colleen Hoover book with Kayla Monroe, and it looked extremely cheesy.
I mean, after everything that happened with It Ends With Us, I don't know if I just want to get into this whole drama. Like, they're selling courts since December 2024, and it just... I love reading the comments under the videos. Everybody's like, but the movie wasn't that good. Like, why is there such a behind the scene fuss for a movie that's okay?
That's actually terrible. Like, whether the acting or the directing, it was totally bad. And
Yeah.
hot take, I don't think like actors should direct their own movies.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
I kind of agree with that because every time I think about it, I'm like, but how? First of all, it's a lot of pressure. Second of all, like, how are you gonna direct if you're not behind the camera? Like, you
Totally.
should be able to see what's happening. And I feel like there's some sort of subjectivity when you're directing your own
Mm,
acting because a director's job is to challenge your acting. But when you're the director and you're acting, you're gonna think that what you're doing is the absolute best when
yeah.
it's not. And like directors have a god complex to start with, so
Yeah, I totally agree. It's extremely pretentious.
yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, it is. Yeah, but I do like this hot take. I think it should be a rule in the
Yeah.
Guild of Actors.
That doesn't mean that we're not supporting Justin Baldoni.
Just yeah,
I
just
don't know who to
I was gonna
support,
say
to be
Jacob
honest.
Elord.
I've stopped, watching that whole drama
I
a while
honestly
ago.
do not care because like both sides are completely wild and I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know what they're fighting for at this point. So
Yeah,
yeah, they made their movie. Good job. If they would move on, I think it would be the best for
yeah,
everybody.
we're kind of tired of seeing
Or
them.
if we just like stop documenting these things, I
Hmm.
feel like we're fueling the fire.
And giving it attention.
Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
I think that's it.
That's it. We didn't even talk about the movie. That's how bad it was, at least in my opinion.
Same.
But yeah, that's about it for People We Meet on Vacation. It's a Netflix movie. Go check it out and let us know what you think.
And please like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.